Thank you so much for joining me today with another Learn Guitar with Derek episode, another song run through and feeling festive today. Got kind of some Christmas themed stuff going on here on the channel. So hopefully you'll tune in and just check over the next few weeks as we lead up to Christmas, hopefully some songs that will help you and give you some tools in your toolbox as you're thinking about Christmas and the songs perhaps you want to sing or lead, whether church or wherever. And today we're going to look at Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I'm going to just play through the verse, the kind of the first verse of the song, so you get an idea of the style and kind of how this sounds. And then we'll come back and unpack some of the things that I'm doing in the song. 1, 2, 3. Sing glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. Angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Well, before we get into the song, I just wanted to mention a couple things. If you need a chord chart at all for this, there's a chord chart link in the description, so please go and take a look at that and check it out. Secondly, just talking about Christmas songs, I feel like a lot of guitarists, especially those who may want to lead Christmas songs for their congregations or in worship of some sort, there's a process of demystifying and kind of breaking down Christmas songs. For some reason that feels daunting. I talk to a lot of people that just say, I would lead more, but they're just hard to play. There's so many chord transitions and changes. So hopefully this song and other ones that you see on this channel are helping you break that down and simplifying. We don't have to play every chord. We can kind of just make things as simple as possible so that we're freed up to sing and to lead. Other people in our band are freed up to play what they need to do. So that's just trying to take some of that that complexity out of these songs so that you're able to lead them and use them for your benefit. So as we get into the chords for this song, really about a 4 or 5 chord song is all I'm doing, and I only played the first verse, but I could play the whole song. You kind of change up how you go into verse 2 and how you address verse 3 if you're going to do the whole song, but you can kind of dynamically control some things, maybe some palm muting. This style kind of lends itself well to that, but I'm playing in the key of E, and we're kind of doing some big open type chords, which E lends itself well to. An E bar chord, but a lot of times I'm just leaving a lot of these strings open so they're ringing out. And if you're an acoustic guitarist by yourself on this song, you can play this and lead it and it will still sound very full and very open. So I have an E shape. And then we also have a C sharp minor, but it's not really a bar. Again, I'm trying to keep a lot of that open, so I'm not necessarily barring my finger across that 4th fret there. I'm starting with that C sharp, but I'm letting that finger just kind of lay off and arching it rather than barring it down. So we're making that open. And then we're also getting to a B. And the way I love to play B, because it's a bar chord and it's hard, is just to leave it open anyway and a B suspended. So much like the E was up here, the B is the same way down here. Just kind of railroad tracks running that back down to that spot. And again, not barring that, but just totally leaving that to ring out. And then the A that I'm using, as we're in the key of E, we have an A, and rather than our full A major, I'm doing more of an A2. So just with my second and third fingers on the second fret of my G and D strings. I'm trying to just kind of, you can either hit all these strings or you can try to hit maybe just the A down, but it doesn't sound bad to have that E ringing out. Actually, kind of having that E just droning in the background of this song the whole way. It's not a bad thing. That E will just kind of sit under everything, and that's good. So, so those are the main chords. You can sometimes opt out that E up here for your standard E in first position down here. And sometimes that means less traveling up and down the neck, because some of these I'm doing some big movements to get from a B to an E. Sometimes you just go back down to that E. I kind of like just the big chords though that are more open, so I don't mind always coming back up to this E, and that's kind of home base for this song. But you can vary that if you want to go down to this E once in a while, and that sounds good, especially if you're kind of playing the A and the B down here. Sometimes that's an easier one to travel to. The other thing I'll say is when I'm kind of vamping, playing this E at like the intro or in the turnarounds between verses, sometimes I'm taking this pinky finger off and kind of getting that kind of hammering on, pulling off sort of a thing where we sounds kind of cool and just kind of helps to drive it a little bit. So those are the main chords that we're using. Now let's take a look at our strumming. Getting into the rhythm of this song and kind of the strumming pattern that was just used, kind of a combination, I would say, of up and down strokes with some eighth notes and even 16th notes in there, because we're kind of just doing a lot of down, up, really not fast, but it's kind of carrying the rhythm of our tune. I would say an accented 1 and probably an accented 3 if we're in 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm probably around that 90 to 90 BPM for a speed of this song. So we have a 1, a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Hark the Herald Angels sing. Hark the Herald Angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. So that kind of is a rhythm to lock into. Might be something to work up to as far as how you're playing that. And you can also vary, like I said, some palm muting, some just maybe dampening the strings just so you get some more of that percussive effect with your guitar. That can kind of just drive it, especially if you're leading by yourself. The other thing I would say with that open, sometimes you can open up and strum all 6 strings. Sometimes you may want to stay a little bit more bass heavy and really kind of dig into those lower notes, especially with your pick. Sometimes this one works too, just using your thumb as a pick and kind of... You might get a little bit more of a percussive feel out of your thumb. It does kind of chew up your thumbnail, but it's a fun one to play that way. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. So it's kind of a quicker in terms of the strumming, and you can lay off a little bit if you need to at certain parts just to allow the song to breathe a little bit. But try that out and see how the feel of it feels. It's a 4/4 song, so you should be able to keep it within 1, 2, 3, 4, and come up with a strumming pattern that works if you need to modify that as well. Thank you so much for joining me for this lesson. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and leave a comment if there's a song that you would like to learn, something to go into. Would love it if you would also subscribe and keep checking back for more content on this channel. God bless. Hark the herald angels sing.